We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Now, Dan Goldman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the second baseman, Dan Goldman.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go, boys.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's George Springer, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Here we go, guys.
Now a screwball taken for a called strike, 1-1.
No outs here.
And he misses 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Next up for the Stros, Paul Goldschmidt. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Fastball just inside. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Alex Bregman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Striding in for Houston, Darius Kovalenko. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darius
Two-way now.
Kovalenko.
Plays it one.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one. Bregman, the runner at first with two gone. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Freddie Galvis. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Freddie Galvis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's outside.
Plays it first.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
No outs here, fellas.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Weakly hit to third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
And when you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Derek Fisher the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 8 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Here we go right now, fellas.
The 0-2 once more. Nobody out, runner on first. And the screwball got him swinging, one gone.
Strikeout right there. You can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Dan Goldman standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
That's foul.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit the other way out toward right field.
I got it.
Boyer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kemp is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wait, give me your best stuff. Here you go.
I got 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And that brings in George Springer. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Boyer is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off for ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And an off-balance throw is in time. Ready for another chance? Darius Kovalenko. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Turned on down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Hey, we got one out here.
First delivery to him on the way. Freddie Galvis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals.
1-1.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, but he is in there. Standing in now, Derek Fisher, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off.
And we got one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he got him.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2.
Now back, second baseman, Dan Goldman.
So now to the plate, Dan Goldman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
No runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
Here comes the first pitch.
Too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike
Count
number 2.
1 and 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in.
Here's Carlos Correa
The
now.
batter, number 1.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it.
Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command. 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Watch up here. Get a strikeout.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Got no one out now.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Hopped up. Beckham waits on it. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
You get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Alex Bregman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, grounder right here.
The 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Herrera will settle under it to make the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Darius Kovalenko. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kovalenko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
One out now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat.
Up next to the Astros.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 down.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Derek Fisher, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
All 1.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Now
Dan
back,
Goldman.
second baseman.
Third
Dan
baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
That's outside.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Ball.
Inside and low, 2-1. Three and one.
3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
We got one out here.
3-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, strike him out
Bases
here.
are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. VR has room in foul territory, and he brings it in. Ready for another shot now. Tony Kemp. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and that retires the side. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The M's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Billy Thornton earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.